Warning, this podcast contains stones that dissolve through osmosis.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Sleepy Hollow Season 3, Episode 7. It's Season 3, right?
It is Season 3.
Because I read it and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Why does that not sound right? The Art of War. I'm your host, Clio, who lost her mind today. And with me I have Dom.
Just today?
And Kim.
All the days.
Every day they make me work. Anyway, I really liked this episode. I was just driving back home, 15 minutes ago. I was just thinking, this is the season that doesn't stop. The train is kept a-rolling, and I fucking love this episode.
All night long. Train kept rolling all night long.
All the days.
All the days.
All the days!
Pretty sure that's not the lyrics that Aerosmith wrote. But, yeah, no, this is definitely a really good episode. Still didn't have Orion in it, but we're gonna mention that every time Orion's not in the episode. So forever, all the days.
All the days.
I'm holding out hope though, because we got another mythology. We got Norse mythology in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Did.
The Berserkers were Norse. So with all this god shit coming around, I still have hope. God shit.
We get a glimpse of her big bad.
Yes!
Dun, dun,
Anubis
dun.
himself.
They didn't come out and say that, but
No, but like you could
it's implied. It is very much implied. It's
Yes.
there.
So yeah, we assume that that's what Jenny is channeling because she absorbed the shard of Anubis. So it would make sense.
Through osmosis.
Through osmosis. So it would make sense that it's him. And we see the vision of him, and then we see him at the end of the episode. And then, did you guys see the preview for next week?
I did not.
I did not either.
Because he looks awesome! They show his face.
Oh.
And I know the actor. He was in Spartacus. He played, not Amadeus.
He played
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
That was a little creepy, B. Get out of my head.
It's not Amadeus.
We just did that in unison.
We did.
Except that one of my friends pointed out, a side note, that song, when you listen to it, it kind of sounds like they're saying hot potatoes.
Which song?
Amadeus.
Oh.
Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah.
And I can't unhear hot potatoes, hot potatoes, hot
Yeah.
potatoes, hot potatoes, hot
I
potatoes.
have heard that before.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
It's really creepy, but go ahead.
But yeah, no, I'm super excited for Anubis because I love that actor. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Daniel sort of just leaves. He's like, yeah, I gotta go do stuff, Abby. You have the desk. Which she was not at the desk this entire episode. He gave her the desk and she didn't use it.
She did use it. She used it to her own advantage.
Yeah, she abused it, in fact.
Yeah.
By sending them off to the docks.
The boondocks.
Wow.
Those are words.
Oh my god, I can't do it. The words will not. I fail.
Yeah.
You have failed this podcast.
Well, she calls the FBI agents to the docks to check out a whatever Homeland Security piece of shit. And Crane just, goes all up in there.
All up in there.
Up in there. Which makes me think, it's like, is the FBI so, under budgeted that they don't have any surveillance in that house? They just have the dudes outside,
You would think that they'd have it bugged and some other
Yeah.
things for sure. But my thing is, so yeah, okay, so this is such a big thing. I mean, obviously we find out at the end that he had an inside
Yeah, I was
person
gonna say
too.
because the FBI they seem very split now because they had the inside person, and then Abby is completely left in the dark on this, and she's really hurt over this.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know. Maybe
she's
it's
not.
just the FBI is they're too spread to focus. I don't know.
Well, no, because the way undercover works is like nobody knows about your undercover work. Like
Right,
there's
but
maybe
there's still
one
like
person.
an operative going like in the office and stuff. Like there's still a team doing stuff.
Well, it makes me wonder how much knowledge they have of all of the supernatural stuff now.
Who, the FBI or the agent herself, Sophie?
Both.
Well, both.
I think the FBI doesn't know. I think Sophie does know. She's worked so close with him that I'm sure she knows. And if she doesn't know, she's lying to herself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if she is really legit though.
Oh, you think that was just all a ploy?
It could have been. It might not be
No,
though.
because she just spit out her commanding officer's name, whatever. So,
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless because she's like, I forget the guy's name. What's the guy that Abby is like really close
Daniel?
with? Daniels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel.
She said, whatever his title is, Daniels, whatever, and Abby just kind of like looked shocked, like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I wasn't brought up to speed on this, so.
But that's the thing is that if you're undercover, your commanding officer is the only one who knows you're undercover, and no one else is supposed to know.
Yeah, usually, yeah, like she said, it's need to know.
Mm-hmm.
The less
And
people that know, the better.
Yeah. And I would be really into if, like, after when Sophie comes, like, back and we see her again, she's sort of like, yeah, I know about the supernatural stuff. Let me help. And, like, then she's part of Team Witness. I would like her to join the team.
That would be
Add
nice.
a new team member.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a new team member in a while. Our last new team member ran off, and
Yeah, right?
Biddy Corbin, not
Biddy Corbin counts.
Yeah,
Does
Biddy
he?
Corbin. Yeah, he's been like he was very involved this episode. He's becoming more and more involved with
Yeah.
what seems to be blossoming
He just
blossoming relationship with him and Jenny.
Yeah, the smoochy smooch.
he just
Yeah.
seems very red shirt to me. Like he's gonna go.
Oh, that's gonna be sad. He's actually starting to grow on me.
That's kind of that's the point of modern day red shirts.
This is true. You love them, and then they
You gotta
kill them off.
make a feel for him.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
I don't know. I hope he sticks around. He's been doing a good job.
He has. I would like him to stick around. There's something about me that does not want to get attached to him because I feel like he's gonna go. And it's not like a conscious I should not like him thing. It's just like in the back of my mind, like I don't see him lasting.
To see another main character just go.
Yeah.
Seems to be their MO.
It's happened to so many so far.
It'd be weird to not have a season where someone doesn't go. Bleh.
Yeah, really. That's true. But when Daniel was talking to, I guess, whatever, a supervisor or whatever, what was I going to say? Oh, they were talking about how they were watching Abby. They were going to be watching her. It's going to make things hard. It's going to be complicated. And I think what she's done this episode is going to get her in trouble.
I think so too. I don't think they would have pointed that out if that didn't become a thing. It's obviously going to become an issue. What did he call it? He called her the diamond in the rough.
Aladdin, basically.
She's Aladdin.
She's
Aladdin.
Perfect. But yeah,
so she
I think
just has to find the Cave of Wonders, and we're good.
Yeah, I think it's going to just get more complicated from here.
Anubis is gonna definitely take this in a whole new direction.
Yeah. I don't know how long they're going to be able to hide it from Daniel.
I don't see much longer. I see it definitely coming to head there.
Yeah, I agree.
But my question is, how is he going to react? Is he going to become part, join the club and start like helping on like a full help, or just I know now I'm going to protect you slightly, I'm like, okay, within, the FBI.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the FBI, they're not going to be able to stay in the dark for long if they're still in the dark. We don't really know for sure because we don't. Yes, she was working undercover, but we don't know if she ever reported anything back. Because sometimes undercover you have the opportunity. Like how long has she been undercover?
I don't remember what she said.
She said it was a while. I don't.
Yeah, so
6-7 months, something like that. I don't know.
There's certain points when you're undercover that you get the opportunity to check back in. So I find it difficult, not impossible, but difficult to believe that after 7 months of being undercover that she didn't report anything back.
Well, I don't know. If she saw supernatural stuff, if she believed it herself, then she might not want to say anything, especially if it didn't have to do with the investigation.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then they'd be like, okay, we're pulling you out because you sound like you've gone mental.
Yeah, that is true.
So I think maybe she would have kept it to herself.
Well, they said they were still looking for his smoking gun.
Yeah.
So to me, it sounds like she hasn't given him too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't found it yet. Because what are they actually trying to convict him of?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, I don't know if they actually ever said that. They're just like, I'm after him.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, he's a bad dude with these magical artifacts. And it's what did the FBI actually want him for?
I didn't even stop to think about that.
I can't think of what it's called, because it's like, because he's acquiring antiquities.
Trafficking?
Yeah, something like that. It would be, I don't know if it would be called trafficking. I think it's called something else.
There's like drug trafficking
Legal
where you're just moving things around. So antiquity trafficking.
It'd be different than because it's
black market.
Yeah, because we'd be dealing with the black market and some other stuff like that. So yeah, it's illegally moving artifacts. It'd be like Ichabod got in trouble for bringing that tablet.
Yeah,
it's the same concept.
Mm.
Yeah,
but I
really liked the Berserkers. I have to say,
Berserkers were pretty cool.
Really cool.
When Jenny went all like knife slicey crazy there at the beginning, I was like, she's like,
yeah, that was awesome.
She's like a little pocket samurai.
Yeah, and if like that's what the shard. And if that's like what the shard can do, like I can't wait to see what Anubis can do.
Oh god.
Right?
I can't wait to see what Jenny does now that she's got like this osmosis stuff in her. Like.
Well, I mean, we kind of saw what she can do.
Right.
With the crit shard in her.
I feel like there's a lot more to it. I feel like this has only scratched the surface.
Maybe, but what I got from it was she can do all this stuff, but she's got the body of a human, so it can't sustain itself.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
she got tired and just really like worn after she fought the Berserkers and she was in the tunnels.
I'm gonna have a tinfoil hat moment right now.
Go ahead.
Do you have a tinfoil hat?
Tinfoil hat.
I need to get a tinfoil hat. Me
and John keep saying we need to have tinfoil hats for these shows.
So this is because we're talking about Joe being red shirt and talking about people dying, and usually they kind of don't. They come in. It's usually not just one. They usually all go. More than one goes. So Jenny's obviously going to what it seems like going to become Anubis's bitch. And yeah, there you go. So basically, it's gonna run its course. The what's going on inside of her, and she's gonna be this walking army, not army, but
walking badass.
Yeah, thing for Anubis, and it's going to slowly drain her until whatever, and Joe's gonna try to save her, and he's gonna die in the process. And Jenny's gonna die too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I mean, we're hung up on Joe dying, but there's always the chance that Jenny could die.
They could both die together.
It's
I'm
true.
thinking we're gonna lose them both. That's what I think it's gonna happen. We'll lose them both.
Tragic Romeo and Juliet.
Well,
kind of, not in the same context, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Anubis is the god of, what, life after death or resurrecting,
he's the usher of
the farrier of souls.
The farrier of souls, yeah.
Yeah. So, just because they die doesn't mean they won't be back.
Yeah.
True.
That is true. Although I do hope the show doesn't turn into Supernatural if that's gonna be the case.
No one ever dies.
Everyone comes back. Well, that's not true. The Winchesters always come back.
The Winchesters always come back.
Yeah.
Gildarts wants to see a crossover.
Between this and Supernatural?
Well, he said he wants an episode where everybody in Sleepy Hollow watches Supernatural.
I want that too.
That'd be funny.
I want it too. Yeah, you know what? And now that you said your tinfoil hat theory, the whole, because Joe goes over like what the future for their group is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watch it, I didn't think about anybody dying, but when I watched it, I had that feeling that that's not a future that's ever gonna happen. You know, what did he say? That Ichabod would be a Ichabod would be a professor, and Abby would run the FBI or whatever. And it's like, that's not a future we're ever gonna see. Because I have a feeling no matter how the FBI thing shakes down with Abby, she probably doesn't want to get promoted because then she can't do her. Really?
Zero.
You watch how distracting that.
Go away, Zero.
Well, hat intensifies. She probably doesn't want to like take a bigger role in the FBI because of her, supernatural fighting, crime fighting, vigilante.
I don't think it's her priority anymore. I think at one time it was what she wanted, but I don't think she wants that anymore.
I mean, we even had that little question with Ichabod, and like, when what's the guys saw Ichabod in the apartment, and or was it in the apartment? I don't remember where it was. And Abby was like, "Yeah, just he takes a little getting used to, or something like that."
Oh, Ichabod.
Yeah.
Ichabod and so, Abby and.
I feel like Abby's got like, I agree with you on that. Like she feels like she's got to stick around for the supernatural because she's part of it. She can't get away from it.
Yeah.
But maybe as head of the FBI, maybe she'll have a little more pull to be able to handle things. So.
Maybe, but I think what we saw here in this episode, because she was sort of left in charge, was her A, abusing power, and B, not actually doing any FBI work.
That's true.
So I'm not sure that would really fly. And I don't think this is going to fly. I think we're going to come back next episode or in the future sometime, and they're gonna come to her and be like, yeah, there wasn't a call for the docs, and,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever do you mean? But yeah, I don't know. Gonna find out. I really liked the flashbacks in this episode because it was, we weren't really in the flashbacks, we were just sort of watching Daniel Boone do this thing.
Right.
With Ichabod talking over it. And I kind of liked it. And it made me feel like I was watching a scene from Assassin's Creed 3. Because Daniel Boone is in Assassin's Creed 3, and the way he took those guys out was like,
very Assassin's Creed.
You are an assassin. What's up, dude?
So I gotta say this because this was weird that they compared, because they were having Joe and Ichabod were sitting there and talking there, and there's like, you should talk to her, and you should talk to her, and I'm like, I was just talking about Joe talking to Jenny, and it was like a romantic thing there. And I'm like, were they trying to compare some weird shit? I don't know. I keep thinking, they keep seeing this like weird, it's like distant vibe thing of them trying to get Ichabod and Abby to go together romantically, but yet they keep it at a distance. so that it's this weird thing that they're gonna prolong.
Yeah, I mean, because this was brought up again in the crossover episode with Bones and everything, but then I felt it again here at the end when Jenny was having that conversation, or was it Ichabod had the conversation with Jenny? And then he witnessed something, and then he goes and says it has like that conversation with Abby. Like he sees the importance of that previous conversation. I was very distracted when I was watching this, so I don't have specifics. But then Ichabod went and talked to Abby like immediately after that scene, and kind of had like that, I want to tell you something vibe to it, and then Abby just almost like brushed it off and had some other thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're best friends, and like walked away.
Through this whole episode, I felt like Ichabod was holding back. There was just something. See, I know that I think we've had this conversation multiple times. We don't want to see it happen. We don't know what we want out of it, but I definitely see it going to travel down that route. But they're keeping it like weird and awkward right now.
You know how I feel about that, and I don't have to say it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
The vibe is there. It's there.
I think Cleo really wants it. She's very disappointed it hasn't happened yet.
It'll ruin the show.
You're lucky I'm too tired to stand up and walk off frame.
Here's the truth of it, though. As much as I don't know if I want it to happen. I don't know anything right now. I'm just like sitting going. I'm still involved in the. It's so cute, Joe and Jenny. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
But
because they are adorable.
Yeah, they're cute. They're just it's something that if Ichabod and Abby get together, it'll be the end of the show. Period.
And I was reading something that about Sleepy Hollow that was like they said something about the writers were treating this like it was a dying show or whatever. I don't know. I think this season is really solid. If they have a nice
more solid than last season. Last season was all kind of all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. And if they can like end this in a really satisfying way, then I don't have a problem with them ending the show. Like I love it. I would love for it to keep going, but not if it's gonna get stupid,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying
the ratings are still on the decline,
Mm-hmm.
Season 1 started off with, 10.10 million viewers and then leveled off to around like 6.5-ish.
Hate to say it.
Yeah.
That's also because they had, what's his name? The new Sulu in Star Trek. Fucking Harold from Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
He was in the first season, so I mean...
Yeah, it was...
Yeah,
that's a big name.
Season 2 started off at...
because I'm the worst.
Season 2 started off at 5.5, and it leveled off to around 4.2. And now this season started off at 3.46, and it's kind of hovering around the 2.8, 3.0 mark, somewhere around there. So ratings are definitely on the decline. And knowing Fox's track record, I'm not so sure we'll see past season 4. I'm not saying season 4 won't happen. I expect a season 4 out of them. I don't expect anything past season 4 though.
Well, maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they're going to lead in that direction because that's what I see. That'll be the end of the show, or ending towards the end of the show. It will be those two ending up together.
Yeah.
I'll leave. I'll exit the planet.
She'll be like, fuck this, flip the table.
Yeah. Anyway.
maybe not, but that's just, is where I see, it's just, it's there. It's hovering. It's there. Mm-hmm. In space.
Yeah. I mean, I want to talk more about Anubis, but we don't know anything yet, so.
We're not even for sure if it is. That's just all of us.
Come on, it's Anubis. It's the most.
Well, I know. I'm saying that. I'm pretty. Well, no, I'm with you on. I'm pretty 100% sure. If it's not, I'll be like, I'll flip my own damn table.
And you guys didn't see the promo for next week.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot who said it, but someone said Pandora and her crazy boyfriend. And there's a shot of Pandora and Anubis kissing.
Ugh.
Yeah. So.
Huh.
Okay,
She really
so evil Pandora box lady and the god who ushers the dead. Makes sense.
Yeah. And I mean, even there, they're meshing Egyptian and Sumerian
Yeah.
mythos. So
Mm-hmm.
it's nice. It's good to see. Awesome. I'm excited. Next
Apparently you're
episode.
jealous. I'm jealous. That scene where he shoves the chick against the wall, I'm like, shove me against the wall anytime.
Whoa.
Just saying.
So Cleo,
Next
about that
episode.
next episode.
Is Novos Ordo Seclorum?
You can't speak Latin?
No.
Come on, it's not like
Can't
it's a
even
dead
speak-
language or anything.
Can't even speak Pig Latin.
Oh.
In the aftermath of Jenny and Joe's run-in with Sophie, Abby is in deep water with Reynolds. Meanwhile, the witnesses deal with lasting implications of the shard and find themselves in great danger as they come face to face with a greater evil than they could have imagined. Anubis. It doesn't say Anubis. I'm saying Anubis. I'm projecting.
Novus Ordo Seclorum. That's how it's pronounced.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, that's it for this episode, unless you guys have anything else to say.
Nope.
I don't see Orion coming back anytime soon.
I know, it's so sad.
'Cause now we're going into Sumerian.
Well, and Greek. I mean,
Yeah.
not Greek.
Egyptian.
And Egyptian.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna mix mythos, why not Christian?
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe.
see why not.
I guess. I don't know.
Because if this is a world where all these gods exist, then why not angels existing at the same time?
I guess. I mean, they do exist at the same time, so.
I mean, they brought in we had the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Dom. Kim, where can they find you?
At HUFFITY,
Me and Dom are bombing our heads at the same time. And you can find me at Cleomoto on the socials and on Twitch at the Cleomoto. I swear I'm going to stream again sometime, maybe, in the future.
Sometime.
I may or may not happen.
It will.
You can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. Until next week. Nice praise.
Every day.